Oh, daylight savings time. I would assume they would have changed their clocks by now, right? Honestly, I'm glad they're stopping daylight savings time. I'm not even sure why we still do daylight savings time. It's like the weirdest tradition.
See, where were these changes made?
What changes? Hey guys, how you doing?
Let's see. Guard, are you there?
I'm here. Oh,
Sorry, last minute snack raid.
it was a fucking push to talk. I was talking to you guys the entire time. I didn't know it.
God damn it.
What?
The changes you made are just the jobs, right?
Do what now?
The recent changes are just jobs, right?
Mostly jobs. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a quick update.
Nah, chat's ice cream. I just found out my fucking dryer's gonna uh fix, so I'm angrily eating ice cream.
I do like that.
I tell you what, I am still fuming from that shit this morning, guard.
Do what? Oh,
That shit this morning, I'm still fucking pissed off about.
with the staff sergeant.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
So I'll tell you the story. So Croissant, you know I manage the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this task sergeant is like, "Oh, I heard you went to my soldier's room." He's like, "Yeah, because Sergeant Major told me to check 100% rooms for work orders to verify that they're being lived in and check the furniture, right?" And I only ever go in with CQ or someone else. I never go by myself. He's like, "You need to make an effort to notify me. You can't be in my soldier's room without him there." It's like, look, Sergeant Major told me to, and he's like, "Oh, you always spouting that bullshit. Sergeant Major said this. Sergeant Major said that." I even showed him the messages, and he just doesn't fucking believe me. And I tried to pull rank and all this other shit. It had me fucking fuming this morning. I was about to tell him to
He,
fucking.
he tried to fucking do that to. You work for
Dragon
DPW,
Blade
right?
500 first donated
I work for
$20.
Giant
Beer
as
money
their
for my
manager.
boy.
Oh,
61,638. Bye now. I assume this is the dry built ID for that fucking washer. I'm just gonna order it and hope it's the
Brain,
right
do I
one.
want brain power or throat?
See, washers. A washing machine is the simplest fucking machine you can buy, but when it breaks, it's a huge pain in the dick because it's just, ugh. Is that right? Slab salad, cope, seethe, mold, etc.
It's funny though, freaking. He tried to bring it up to the. I let them both know like, hey, you're gonna have someone come visit you to talk about stuff. And then first time asked me what happened, I explained it to him and like, hey, the CQNC was there. If you want another view of how it went down, and I'm sure they'll gladly tell you because the CQNCO even spoke up of just like, no, like he's allowed to do that. Just not doing it on a whim. He's doing it because he's has to do it.
Yeah, like usually if the thing is if Sergeant Major says do thing, you do thing.
That's why I
Yeah.
did this. I did the thing. And he's like, "Oh, you're always spewing bullshit. You're always doing stuff." And asked him, I'm like, "What bullshit am I spewing?" And none. And he's like, "Oh, you need to shut the fuck up and show some respect." It's like, you're saying I'm spewing bullshit, but where?
Saying it's so petty for an NCO to pull NCO rank on another NCO. Like, really?
I can understand if it was like a sergeant first class or like a first sergeant master sergeant. Like, okay, there's a big enough uh, gap, you know. But it's like, bro, no.
Where'd you go to parade rest? Really? We're doing this right now? Like,
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. So I was like, okay, well, let's do this. I'm not gonna let this dude fucking bully me into doing whatever the fuck he wants. Because whether he knows it or not, I know why he wants me to go through him first.
well, it's just so fucking cringe though. Like,
Well, like I said, I know why he wants it. He wants it because if his soldiers are fucked up, he wants a level to address it before he looks fucked up for not doing his goddamn job.
well, to be fair, you should have been doing that in the first place. But well, what you have you?
He won't admit that he's ever wrong.
Shit, we do bear checks 3 days a week. Normal work week.
And he's
Just
like,
to make
"Oh,
sure we're not fucked up.
you don't need to do that. They should be giving you work orders and doing this, that, and the other thing." I'm like, based on what I've seen so far, people haven't been checking these dudes in a hot minute. So,
What kind of unit is it?
an artillery unit.
Oh.
But the thing is, the guy who I had issues with is a fister.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Which I'm sure explains everything instantly. That why he's got a nasty fucking head for
Oh,
no
shit.
reason.
Shit. Ignore the sound of brass falling.
But
So
yeah,
chat, we're
I
waiting
ain't
on
worried about it. I know he's gonna lose.
waiting on 2 more here.
I ain't worried about it. Like I said, I know he's gonna lose any type of fight he has with it. So
Well, it's like
One more, technically speaking.
saying technically. I mean, you should already know if your Joe's all fucked up. It shouldn't take Sergeant Mary going, "Hey, go check this." Because what? Because if Command Sergeant Major's like, "Hey, go check this dude out," and his dude's all fucked up, it's like, "Well, you've had all this time to do your job. Why haven't you?" Yada yada.
Also, seeing as you made changes on things since the last time I edited my character, I just wanted to state for the record, I went with the plus 15 HP instead of the plus 3 Moxie, and I wouldn't
Cringe.
do that. Sounds like it'd be... well, you see, more health means more shells.
You sir are cringe. Let's see, you're a
I decided
But
if I
I
want.
am
interrogator.
free.
I'm debating if I want brawn or throwing because part of me wants to take brawn because I have none of it, but on the other hand, I want to take throwing because better throw grenade, go boom.
what level are you guys?
We're 9.
9.
9. So I believe all.
999!
So most of the job should get a special feat at level 9, I believe.
Yes, I did
Yes.
add that for the level 6 one, the
I
improvised.
wouldn't do that.
I'm just
Gun.
deciding for the level 9 plus 3 brawn or plus 2 throwing because, like I said, I don't have any brawn, so that will be nice. But I'm wondering too, like it's good to throw stuff good, but grenades are kind of in short supply. We have to be super duper sparing.
I just want to throw stuff gooder.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can like, oh well, we have the materials. Okay, are we always gonna have explosive materials? Well, I always have C4 and other stuff, you know. So I'm wondering if maybe brawn will be a better long term. I'm thinking it will be. It'll help me
Also-
headbutt somebody.
Hi, this man with a plan.
What's up?
No.
Actually, it occurs to me, I can smell your lies can be a lot more powerful than I wouldn't do that because I can smell your lies runs off a basic attribute skill like Moxie, whereas I wouldn't do that. Requires a more specialized skill like Intimidation.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think I'll go with I can smell your lies instead, seeing as that's a skill I
Croissant, what are
have
you
actual
doing, dude?
points in. I have only plus
I
3 in
did
my
a snack.
Intimidation.
I did a snack run, and they had these little things called gummy clusters. from y'all remember like the fucking gummy ropes that Nerds came out with,
Mhm.
where it's at like that sweet jelly shit, but it's covered in Nerds.
The next
Perfect
Oh,
range shake.
a fucking Nerds
Mhm.
rope. Yeah, yeah.
Ever
Those things
tried
are
to
like
hang
literally
yourself with
death.
Nerd's
Like
rope? Doesn't work out too well.
Nerds ropes are like death for your teeth, dude.
Well, joke's on you. I just went to dental this week.
Time to
They're only
celebrate.
hell on your
Destroys
teeth if you
teeth.
don't take care of them.
Yes.
Oh, they
Time to
make
no,
little
celebrate.
nuggies?
they're tiny as fuck.
Well,
I didn't know they made nuggies.
where the
I
fuck
thought it
is
was.
Vieko?
I'm sure
I've
he's
pinged him
coming.
twice. He might be sleepy. I don't know how DST fucks up his life.
See,
Who the
hope.
fuck dropped an M1 Garand clip?
Yeah. So hopefully it's just a fucking washing machine drive belt. If not, I'm gonna fucking pull my hair out. Because it means like the fucking bearings are bad or some shit, or the fucking pulley motor, or the other 14 bajillion fucking things it could be.
It's
It
weird
was
because there's
you.
not that much to a dryer, but it's actually weirdly complex. Because it's just like make heat and spin. But
Well, on a washer, that drive belt drives both the drain function and also it also spins that fucking barrel.
oh,
So
it's for a washer?
he has for a top loading washer, and it's just not spinning as
Oh,
fast
I
as
thought
it
you were talking
should
about
be.
just a dryer.
No, a washer.
Oh, okay. I still love the videos where dudes like throw a brick in a washing machine on spin cycle and just
Well, yeah, that's like a pair of shoes, but worse.
let me see if I can find a video.
Fuck, shit, fuck.
We've had dudes freaking throw boots in the dryer, like just the boots.
Yeah, I know, and they're also fucking mouth breathers.
Hmm
No comment. Let's see. Cause you can tell like the drum's trying to spin, but it also like it's not spinning quite as fast as it could. It makes like a whir, whir, whir. And to me it says it's a fucking belt because cars make that sound. The belt's too loose. That fucking squealy or thuddy sound. Where it's like whir, 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 whir.
Could it be like off tilter a little bit and like rubbing?
No. So it's not spinning fast enough, which to me
Mm.
says the belt must be bad because the belt is what spins that stupid fucking thing. And it happened like and it happened
Interesting.
and it happened like after a coin got stuck, so probably the belt trying to fight that coin and just got dull. Or
The world's strongest penny.
it was a quarter and like the George is there, but the Eagle's fucking gone, bruh. Just gone. And like it's funny because they'll try and charge you like fucking like $100 to like replace the
$1
belt, and it's just like you just tilt it upwards and just undo the bolts, and it's like right there. The belt is like the cheapest thing to fix on a washer or a dryer. Everything else is like, oh, I just want to fucking kill myself because you gotta take all this shit off, all these bolts, and then oil's gonna pour out of that bitch onto your hands, and it smells like dog piss. It's just the worst fucking machine, dude. Ree.
You gotta believe in drying line supremacy.
Drawing blinds.
I miss drying clothes in the summer. They smell so much nicer. Even like if you use like the fabric sheets for a dryer, something about them drying in the sun just makes them smell so nice.
Well, it's the wind too that kind of goes through them. We're still waiting on Maverick. Said he'll be late, so we're waiting on Vieko then.
Mhm.
Yes.
I think Gray had checked out for I don't know.
Gray's off for
I'm
like
just
2
saying.
weeks. he has no excuse.
It was you. You are the cringe ass Nene baby of legend.
The cringe ass
What?
Nene baby is that what you said?
Cringe ass Nene baby of legend.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh, God.
Anytime I hear Nene, I just think of the Master Chief video where they play Bobby Shmurda's song with it. And he whips in Nenes after eating a jackal into a covenant ship.
Huh.
It ain't
I
got
know it's
no
a lot of
gas in
words.
it.
I'll have to send it to
Well, anybody have any good news?
Good question.
BLM leader was arrested
Yeah,
for fraud.
for fraud. I heard about that.
God
You
damn.
can loot. You can burn, loot, and murder, BLM, all day, but if you evade those taxes, they will come after you.
The
Even the
IRS
Joker
always
didn't
finds
mac.
you.
Even the Joker didn't mess with the IRS.
Nope, he fucking paid up.
Yeah,
I got
the Joker will toe-to-toe with the Batman all day, but he don't fuck with the IRS.
I mean, look at how they got Al Capone, the world's best criminal. He didn't pay his taxes.
Waco. Or was that Ruby Ridge I'm thinking of?
It was. I don't think it was either.
I literally have no idea what the words you're saying.
That's dope as fuck.
Bones in the ocean, but it's actually a car battery. Okay, Flash.
So who's
The
playing
only-
Elden Ring?
Only good news. Oh, I got 2 bits of good news. My team lead made points for E5, so good on him. He finally gets the fuck out of Trump now.
Get
little
me out of
jealous.
here.
Like, that was his main fucking reason. That and to get away from his bitch ass baby mama who works in armament, who's a total bitch, who can go fuck herself.
I'm pretty sure I just got a raise recently at my job.
Hell yeah.
It's not keeping up with inflation, but I can't bitch at my boss too hard about that because, well, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, yeah. And turns out I can chug Jim Beam vanilla for about 7 seconds and not pass the fuck out.
Just army
Man,
things.
Can't wait for the day when mean tweets come back.
Do what?
I can't wait for the return of mean tweets, Electric Boogaloo.
Mean tweets.
Trump.
Oh. mean orange man tweeter. Ooh.
Oh no, the tweets, they hurt my feelings, so please, can we just have some World War III instead? It's so much better.
Rather have mean tweets than fucking these goddamn gas prices. Say that much.
Yeah.
You know what's funny that made me
Yeah,
laugh
Borther.
today?
Do what?
Some soldiers had to take vehicles to get fueled up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they ran out of fuel.
What?
Yeah,
They ran
like,
out of fuel trying to get their truck to the gas station.
No, the gas station that they use.
Oh, the gas
was out of
station ran out of
fuel.
fuel.
It's like, damn, bro, are people hurting that bad that they're trying to like siphon from JP8 tanks?
Just give me the jet fuel, bruh.
Oh my god. Who's that fucking retarded to try and use GPA?
I'm sure someone is. Someone's got some dog shit fucking engine and they're just like, fuck it.
Oh god.
My
We
truck
wanted
runs diesel, it can run JP8 because the Humvees can run diesel and JP8.
I believe it,
so it's
Dragonblade.
fine.
I believe it.
No. It's gonna be some random ass civilian city guy who's never seen a goddamn Humvee in his life. Just coming up, fucking seeing that, hey, I can fit my hand in a cup into this fuel tank on this big ass truck that they just left here. Let me get some of this fuel. Not even fucking checking. It's just some fucking LMTV.
Maybe Gray's not playing today because his character committed seppuku after freaking losing to me in chess.
You
know what I
imagine,
miss?
Imagine actually leaving a
When-
campaign because of that reason.
Right? Just
know what
like,
I
oh,
miss?
my character kills himself.
When
Imagine if
gas
you made him
prices
roll
were
for
about
it.
$3.50.
Right. I miss when they were $2.25
$1.79.
here.
I'm gonna call Gray. I will be right back.
They literally doubled. And it
Gonna
hurts.
call Gray? Is that what he said?
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna give him a ring. Ring a dang.
Ring a dang ding, baby. What in the
Ring-a-ding-ding.
goddamn?
getting scammed and getting played ain't the same thing, baby.
But yeah,
United
like,
States government be like,
yeah, no joke. But if this belt doesn't fix it, I'm just gonna buy a new fucking washer at this point because when you start replacing like transmissions and all that shit, it just the cost is fucking skyrockets and part costs.
Sometimes it costs more.
Yeah, yeah.
Like literally, like we have that issue with our washers and dryers when I try to get them fixed. There's be sometimes where they're literally like,
Nope.
"Hey, this
no
new engine part
response.
costs so much
Done.
that it's easier for us to just give you a new one
What,
than time, labor, and parts."
what'd you say, Drum?
He did not respond.
All right, we'll move along with them.
And that was too short in the beginning, though. That makes me sad.
We're just gonna phase Gray out from the fucking atmosphere for a minute.
Well, we would want to avoid getting into combat because this is not strictly a combat vessel. Specifically not with a war against a warship, at least.
Yeah, wouldn't that be a shame?
Like, I know you hate us, I know you want to kill us, but we're gonna at least
Why
try.
would I want to kill you? That's just slanderous. I don't know where you got this idea
Yeah.
from.
I bet if our sheets were set up for,
You know I can watch your facial expressions
ease
while
of
you're making
use.
this comment.
Thank you for flying Gorgon Airlines.
Dragon Blade, thank you for 144 gifted subs. Jesus Christ. Man's trying to speed run like the fucking Twitch like Twitch achievements. Dragon Blade holding up the server on his shoulders, just screaming. I will kill
The
you.
power of
gently."
simpage compels you.
All right. So, what was it? Maverick who was getting taught by the words. The onboard
What?
medics.
Maverick was talking to them.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take care of that when he's here then.
If I was to guess, about 366, going down from about 370.
Yeah, around here it's 376. Last I drove by the gas station. It was like 202, 198 for like forever, and I was like, this is great. I like living in this plane of existence. And then that didn't last
You know what
too
the
long.
worst part is?
What?
Gas prices were super cheap when you couldn't go anywhere because everything was closed down. And
Yeah.
now that we can start going out everywhere, the gas is so expensive you don't want to go nowhere.
Literally, the world went think fast, chuckle nuts, and like smacked your dick with a fucking hammer. Like, I just want to drive. No,
Complete switcheroo out of nowhere.
literally, out of nowhere.
Now well. Hopefully Mav joins soon.
Get mad, cockfag. I'm like, oh man. All right.
I love how people are just like, "Oh, you shouldn't have a truck then. You should buy a Tesla." Bro,
Yeah,
okay, you got 50K
are
to
you
spend.
complaining about $7 gas? You should buy a $60,000 electric vehicle,
Well,
bro.
there are pictures of them
I
like
don't think-
waiting in line to get charged up, like at like fucking malls and shit. Like,
Yeah. Incidentally, California is trying to pass legislation to limit when you're allowed to charge your electric vehicle so that you don't overstrain the grid.
yeah, and no one's talking about that shit. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I mean, if they had at least had the foresight to prepare their infrastructure for this shit,
It's
you could make an
California, what do
argument that maybe things are going better over there if we ignore the fact that a large amount of the electricity is produced from coal, which is dirtier than other fossil fuels. But hey, details.
If we
And
just
whose
use
details-
nuclear power, what the fucking worry about it?
Yeah, whose
But
details and
Chernobyl.
why are we fucking them?
But
Nucle-
Chernobyl, though.
it's a,
So Chernobyl. They're
Ma-
doing fine over.
Ma-
Oh no.
by
Who
Chernobyl.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, Chernobyl was bad, and we should use it as a learning experience on what not to do. Not just throw our hands up in the air and say,
Nuclear
well, this
bad.
failed, guess we're never going to try it ever again.
I mean, a 1 in a million chance that only happened because literally a perfect storm of events went down due to mismanagement.
You mean Russia?
Crazy.
It's just literally just Russia.
Nah, It was. I mean, if you watch, there's a lot of good documentaries about it, and an HBO show where
It's
like
like
it was literally a perfect storm of negligence, like shit that's so unfathomably rare that it's just like how did that work out so
It was
perfectly?
the perfect storm of negligence.
For real,
if
it was.
yeah, I'm gonna blame as I'm gonna go ahead and say it was an inside job then because
Oh,
if we
God.
weren't like fuck it,
I'm trying to remember the chain of events, but it was
how
basically
many
like the reactor was running half power or less, which like
how
bogs
many
down a
perfect
bunch of stuff.
storms do we need before we just start saying they are in on keeping us enslaved?
I know, right? But yeah, so the reactor was already low, was getting bogged down, and then when they went to do the shutdown test, it bogged down so much that it couldn't get rolling again, and then there was just a bunch of overcompensation, and then blah.
Well, they started pulling those rods out. When they pulled those rods out, the very ends of the very ends of the fucking rods were graphite. So it's one of those things where it was fine until that graphite got near that big mass or what they call it, and they did it like all at once. So it was like dead, and then boom, maximum graphite charge almost immediately.
Oh yeah, because it was bogging down so much, they pulled them all to try to get it going again and
But they
overcompensated.
pulled all of them. That's the issue.
No, Flash, I'm saying Chernobyl was, or at
I
least
mean,
I'm personally
extension.
suspecting that it is.
So I gotta get a quick asset real quick, and we'll get started with what we're doing here. So,
Oh, Gray's
uh,
awake.
Alright.
He just messaged me.
Gray's awake. Hey, am awake.
Wake.
Let the suffering begin.
Alright. Another reason to want to try and avoid combat. It's already been 30 minutes and we haven't even started.
Yeah,
I'll start
maybe
combat
it'll
when
be
I
a
damn
fast.
near want to, guy.
Maybe it will be a fast combat.
No.
True, it would be a fast combat and that
I'd
I'm
would
worry
gotta
about
be
guards
tested.
saying
get our shit
yes, like
pushed in.
yes, it will be a fast combat. Cannonball, cannonball. Welcome to the
You
Titanic.
sunk Cannonball.
You sunk my battleship.
Have you guys ever wanted to roleplay the Titanic? Guess what?
Azure, that's fucking demented, dude. Just cooking birds midair.
Hey,
You
at
know,
least if our ship went down, I'd be safe. I'd be like, cool, I'll see y'all later. Fly, fly, fly.
that reminds me of the fact that there were termites dealing a particular type of termite-like insect dealing with the forests in Michigan. And they wanted to get rid of them because it was affecting the tourist population or the tourist industry. And so the response was to import birds that would eat the bugs. The birds started overpopulating, and it started affecting the tourism industry. And so, you know what their response was to deal with the birds?
Cats.
Not allow people. No, snakes.
Snakes?
Does Australia have
Rattlesnakes.
Does Australia have daylight savings time?
I don't
No
know.
clue.
Well,
I think it's an
we
America thing.
actually we are losing daylight savings time. They actually passed an agreement to stop daylight savings time finally.
Oh,
Because Gray
I
messaged
heard it
back.
was.
I think he thinks the game's not supposed to start for 30 minutes.
Yeah, probably. It's like I don't get it.
Does Australia have day?
I mean, not. I think we're one of the only fucking ones who does that shit for some fucking reason.
For real though,
That's so weird.
it's fucking stupid.
Maybe he just didn't. I'm looking and I'm getting like mixed results.
But yeah,
So
I heard
Gray's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
like, let me.
Gray, you don't know the weird American customs? Cringe.
You don't follow, the rest of the world doesn't follow everything we do?
You don't want to try and save time? All right, so it's the second day of y'all's voyage. You guys wake up and nothing's really going on. Just kind of sailing along. They kind of just kind of broke
Anyone
out.
seasick?
No, no one's. Well, if y'all, no one's seasick because you guys are on the river, not the actual lake itself.
Mm.
All right, so it's your second day. What do you guys have anything in mind for this day, or anything you guys want to do or check out or take care of?
Not die.
I want to snoop, but not snooping on the ship. I mean, look around, but not like be digging through their stuff.
I mean,
Great. Gray says, "You motherfuckers."
Cope, see, small
fucking Americans.
L
You
plus
can't
ratio
save
plus minus
time.
that.
You can't leap forward. Fucking Americans.
I'm just going to. This is one of my favorite memes about everything going on.
Yeah. I
It's
know.
a very simple edit.
So chirps. As you're kind of poking around and kind of burst stepping around the barge, you don't really see anything noteworthy or suspicious. It's a very simple ship, and there's not a lot to hide anywhere. Even the crates are kind of partially opened or kind of like lipped open. Whatever you look at inside, it's usually just kind of like rations or ammunition or
I'm assuming the ship is
stored
pretty well
goods.
taken care of, no mice or anything like that.
I mean, they do their best to take care of it, but there are like rats running around here and there for like in like more like the darker shadows of like not on the upper deck with like this bottom living deck. There are kind of like you can kind of see them kind of dart around the shadows. So there are vermin on the boat itself, but they're not exactly like proliferating everywhere or like underfoot. They're like in the shadows along the edges of the
I want to
ship.
catch breakfast.
You want to catch a rat?
Yeah. It's my breakfast.
Birds.
You motherfuckers.
You know there's a kitchen, right?
There he is. Yeah, but thing is, why would I eat their rations when I can do my part in keeping their ship better? You know what I mean? They should be thankful that I'm willing to eat their ship rats as a thank you.
Okay, give me a tracking check using your cunning. I want to catch a rat. Excuse me.
Rats. We are the rats.
You're not used to chasing after such a particular quarry, and you actually have trouble trying to stalk down these rats. They know every little hidey hole on this
No
ship.
bacon.
And you notice that there's like a trap door, like a kind of a large trap door going like to the bilge deck. So under this barge, there's only two actual decks, but below the second deck is kind of like this area where the bilges are, where the weights are for holding the ship steady and all that. It's not really a storage area. It's more of a where they might store like lumber pieces or things that aren't really ever really needed a lot of. And you can tell that most of the rats are going down through that. Well, they're going down to that level for sure.
I would like to continue my investigation, but you can rotate through all the other players first.
All right, Croissant. What's with you?
What?
Your turn. Big
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, I know it's my turn, but it's just like guard was mumbling. I was like, "What the fuck is he saying?" Okay. I'm gonna go take inventory of the truck and make sure everything. Yeah, just make sure everything is squared away still. Clean it out if there's any trash just sitting in there. Maybe hide any extra cigarettes that are in there.
So responsible.
Do an investigation check.
Okay. Brain power, right?
Power, yeah. Because you're remembering.
Okay. 13.
All right, so nothing really looks out of place. You can tell that the captain of the battle barge has given out very specific orders on don't touch the truck, because he knows that if something goes missing, you're gonna blame him and his crew. So he said precise orders to not touch that truck. So everything's still there. And I mean, it's kind of trashy because y'all are driving it like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days in a row. So it smells a bit funky. It could use like the windows pulled down, let the air flow through here and there. And there's a lot of trash in it too. So you probably spend about an hour or two just cleaning all the trash and junk and underwear and t-shirts out of that fucking Humvee.
It's like motherfucking life. Okay, I will do that and make sure it doesn't smell like absolute dog shit and every other fucking Humvee.
Even in D&D, I can't escape the bullshit. All right, Vieko, what is your character doing?
Smoking.
Take your default fucking answer. Smoke. And Gray, what was your job again?
I am demolition explosion man.
The less cool one.
So we have 2 demolitionists then.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why our squad's the best.
You guys couldn't branch out and playtest the other jobs, you bunch of bastards.
No.
All right.
The thing is, he's like long range demo, like Croissant using the 40 mics and stuff like that. I'm the close range demo making bombs.
So did you guys see what EOD can do though? Like on EOD, they can do what's called the Fresh Maker, where they can put a claymore on their chest and walk towards the enemy.
Nice.
I did not see that. That is very cool though.
So
Ironically enough, though.
So on the EOD job, if you're wearing a quad guard IV and a helmet, you can pull off a Fresh Maker and strap a claymore to your chest and walk towards the enemy, because basically you'll be like DR a bajillion. So when you set up, so when you set off the claymore, it blows you back 10 feet, but throws the ball bearings out forward as well.
I'm surprised Yoink isn't almost shared with the demo as well.
The demo gets enough stuff, doesn't it? My word.
It gets a little bit.
You can
I
make
mean, I get
bombs.
the idea of demo being like the one putting it down and EOD being the one to remove.
Yeah. Okay, so Vieko just smoking. Iggy, what are you doing?
I'm going to be keeping watch from the bird's nest I'm already in, and just trying to keep an eye out for any bullshit incoming.
Okay. So more or less, your day on the river here comes to an end. You now enter the Comfort, this huge lake. And when y'all hit the Comfort, it's definitely a lot more rocky. The bar stays pretty close to the the shoreline area, not in like the deep bit of the lake. But even then, there's definitely more whitecaps here. There's definitely more rock and roll of the bar itself. Why don't all of you give me a grit save, please?
Oh boy, I hope I don't fail this, because that's gonna lead to some weird ass fucking rain.
Fuck.
Weird ass fucking rain it is.
So Croissant, you give a peg leg roll for advantage, please.
That's fucking arbitrary as shit. It makes sense the bird would be fine on the water.
God damn it, Croissant. So, all of you are feeling a bit green about the gills. Croissant, Irvin, Vietco. I'll roll for Maverick as well. Yeah. So Maverick's
Fuck
fine
hell.
and Chirps is fine, but everyone else you're like, bleh. So I haven't coughed all day. Why now? This is stupid. I haven't coughed all goddamn day. But so as the day wears on, you just can't take it anymore. You get sick, you can't eat. So Irvin, Croissant, and Vieko take a point of exhaustion. You guys just go down below decks and just sleep. You just want to lay down, not be standing up. You just want to sleep.
Yep. I'll still double cast explosion if need. Right.
Why am I coughing? This is fucking stupid.
Have you tried liquidating your throat? Lubricate. Nitrate or dihydrate.
It's not fair. It's not
Moisturize.
fair. Okay.
What's not fair is having to buy brand new fucking shit for ASUs even though they're going away.
All right. Am I dying? What the fuck's happening right now? This is why the video's been delayed, chat, because I can't fucking talk without coughing. But the day passes on. Irvin, yeah. So you're all downstairs. Only Chirps and Maverick is is up right now. As
I'm having a good time.
as the day changes from sunlight to moonlight, Chirps, where are you gonna be?
I'm trying to go down into the village to catch rats for food.
I could not think of a better place for you to be. Oh, but by the way, I got shown a pretty cool trick. When using your ruler on yourself, if you do this and press spacebar, it'll move with the ruler.
Nice.
Okay. So
Expecting
Croissant
me to use anything more than my
Irvin,
mouth. Yes.
and Vieko are all down in the bunk area sleeping.
I hate this.
There are buckets inside your room just for this particular reason. I'm gonna get more water and we'll get started with this whole event. Why?
Mad 'cause bad.
Skill issue.
Kill issue.
Why the fuck did all of you change like the time without telling me?
Do you think we did this by choice?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Let me just walk up to the United States government and tell them to get their hands off of the fucking time scales.
Yes.
I mean, what are they gonna do?
While
We
I'm at
don't-
it, I'll tell them to decrease taxes and to throw out the old baggage that we call a president.
Look, I don't fucking care what else you do. Just don't fucking change time and shit without telling me.
We
I'm sorry you
did.
didn't want to move 1 hour into the future.
Ugh. All right. So, it's nighttime. It is pitch black down in the bilge area. So Chirps, you land down there. You go in just pure senses. Taking a candle. What?
I want to try a couple times with my senses. I want to see if I can be in tune with the predatory birds.
But I have a flightless bird. Let's see here. Go ahead and give me another tracking check using your cunning, because you're down there sniffling, snuffling. And you're what kind of harpy?
The common.
Okay. So yeah, just go ahead and do that.
Better than before.
You can definitely
I can smell you.
yeah, so the can discuss canteen powder later. But you can hear and smell the scuttling of rats down in the bilge. And you're kind of like stalking along, trying to avoid like obvious like timber and ingots of metal and stone to help keep the boat center and not rolling over in the water. And you're down there for like an hour and a half at night hunting these fucking rats. And you actually find quite a few of them. You actually pick up 3 or 4 quite fat, happy rats down in the village area. So I assume you want to try and kill them and eat them, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So as you're down in the village area, nomming on your rats in the dark like fucking Golem, you hear something like kind of like going. You can feel it like below your talons on the other side of the keel itself. You can kind of both hear and feel through your talons something like kind of going along the underneath of the keel, and something scraping along like as if someone had a nail and is kind of pulling it down like a door or a wall, kind of light dragging.
Must be a big rat.
It's on the other side of the like in the water below you, not like not like in the bilge.
Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like, let's say like the bottom, how the boat is rounded. I thought like where the floor of the bilge is, there's like a little like, let's say like a 6-inch gap. I'm hearing something
No,
below
no.
that, but you mean like straight up water, water.
Yeah, this is on the other side of the bilge, like underneath it in the water.
Ooh. I will find that to be concerning. Yeah.
What do you do?
Bill.
Um. Hmm. I'm gonna kind of listen carefully and. Hold on, let me go up and bring up that I think we're running against.
Do what now?
I'm good. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take that as a point of concern and hop on out of the bilge and be like, hey, I think the boat is rubbing against something in the river.
Why'd you roll 1d4?
To do odds or evens because I don't
Oh,
have a
okay.
coin on me.
Just well, there is. Just do /R1d2. Boing. Okay. So as you kind of hear this noise, you kind of pop up. And as you pop up outside the hatch, and the hatch is like down here. As you pop up, you hear a few more on like either side of you, on either side, on the starboard and port side of the ship. And as you kind of pop up, you're like, "Hey!" And you look out, and put Sreef in here. She's sleeping. She's slimp. And you realize you're all alone in the boat, and you don't hear the footfalls of the crew. You don't hear much of anything, really.
I'd like to call out to the darkness. Like, hello?
I call out of the darkness.
Hello?
Ooh woo. So as you kind of call out to the darkness, you hear like in eerie silence.
What are you doing, Stepbird?
I don't like that. Can I go to the top deck, like peek my head up?
Sure.
Just
So as
like,
you-
where is
So
everybody?
as you kind of go to the stairs and kind of like step your way up, you hit the top deck and you realize that the helmsman is not there. You look up and the lookout is not there. You look all around you and this entire top deck is empty, but there are like splashes of lake water here and there along the deck. And
Do I know where the captain's quarters is?
we'll say that this is now pitch black too.
Do I know where the captain's quarters is?
You do. The captain's quarters is on the other side of yours.
I'm gonna go down and tap 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 on his chamber door.
Tap
Because
tap
I was
tap
asleep.
on the chamber door.
Because I was asleep all day, can I roll to see if I wake up tonight?
Raven.
You guys are C6, so you guys are kind of like you're kind of like resting, not really sleeping, more like resting down below. Give me a few more minutes here. So,
Can I get us to go smoke?
roll me a grit
Open a
save.
porthole.
All right, that's +3.
Nope.
Motherfucker!
Too sick to smoke.
Well, I doubt I'm up.
You're not up, Irvin.
Fuck.
Vieko, go ahead and roll a grit save.
Sorry, Chirps. I tried to get up to
Can
help
I
ya.
smoke?
Also, God, have you considered making a new character sheet, given the fact that there's like all
Yeah,
these perks
yeah.
and shit?
So I have to go back in and do a whole new character sheet myself. It's on the block, dude. It's on the things to do list.
Yeah, I'll do my character sheet shit then, because there's no real space that I can put this shit.
Yeah, anyway.
And this is one of the advantages of me just using a fucking notepad, ironically.
Oh,
Doc
look at
for
you.
the win.
Notepad.
All right. So the entire the boys club is sick right now. All y'all are still like under the heavies of seasickness. So Chirps, the door's right here.
So currently, the active party is a clam fest.
Correct. Perishes, is that what you said? I'm going to perish.
The guys are dying from cringe and seasickness.
So, Chirp, you kind of like knock on the door, and there's no answer, and you kind of like turn the handle back and forth, and it's locked.
That's harder.
You what?
Tap harder. Hey.
There is still no answer.
I'm gonna give it a swift kick, not to break it down, but just so it's loud.
So the door like rattles,
Maybe
and
he has a game up.
it's a very broad, secure door, but nothing happens to it. You do know that Irvin can probably, in your mind, you think Irvin can get this door open. He's a fucking negotiator. He definitely get this door open. No problem.
I'm gonna go wake the rest of the squad and be like, "Hey, something's up."
Okay, so
I don't know what the skill would be to actually pick a lock.
there should be a thing in here. It would be a sleight of hand.
I don't have sleight of hand.
Then just your cunning.
Alright, so that'll be a +3 when the time comes.
Or we can do it my way.
Hammer?
No. Buckshot.
Save the ammo. Use your peg leg.
So
How's that for a lockpick?
So Chirps, do you tell your friends what's going on here or no?
Yes, be like, "Yo, no one's above tech, and I can't find anybody."
That does sound like a fucking problem.
Also, no one's steering the boat. This is the last thing I bring up is that no one's steering the boat.
Fuck.
Oh, that's...
This sounds like some of that special warfare bullshit they told us about in fucking basic. Fucking grabbing people off goddamn boats in the middle of fucking night. I'll go topside and do my best to steer the boat if somebody wants to come with me. But don't be fucking alone. I think that's the smartest thing yet.
Yeah. Anyone going with him?
Yeah. Okay, so Croissant, as you kind of like peg leg your way up the stairs, as you pop up into this top deck, it is pitch black, and the smell of lake water is everywhere, and like all the lanterns are out, the crow's nest is empty. There is not a soul on board this battle barge.
All right, I'm going with Croissant. He just said no one goes alone. After all. Hey Maverick, shit's fucked. The entire boat's empty. All the crew has vanished.
They've been
All the
grabbed
lights
like
are off.
fucking seals grab fuckers off cargo boats.
Also,
So wait,
you
hold on. I'm out, not home, on my way home. But I just wanted to call, get in the call. I'm gonna do a bunch because I'm gonna be driving. But I'm here, but not here.
You're here in spirit.
Here's the update so far. You passed
Okay.
your grit check. You are not seasick.
Cool.
The boat is empty and pitch black. All the crew has vanished.
Free boat?
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, we can deal with that later.
We will deal with that later. Let's not get fucking grabbed up by the goddamn fish people. Or whatever the fuck these special forces bullshit is.
Yeah, obviously.
Because that's what I can
something
feel in my body.
Right, okay, so this is the Coast Guard. It's a Coast Guard cutter?
This is a battle barge.
A battle barge? Okay, I heard you say Coast Guard cutter last week.
No, like Bravo Squad found a Coast Guard cutter.
Oh, okay. So then this battle barge is a what faction do we know?
It's
aligned.
belongs to the
It's
good
not
people.
aligned with the orcs.
It belongs to
Mercenary.
you all go at
Mercenary
the
boat.
same time. Belongs
All right.
to who?
Mercenary boat.
Okay, cool. All right then. And I'm guessing I'm still back on the other barge with the hum.
No, you're on the same barge, bro.
We're on the
What
same
other
boat.
fucking barge?
Okay, so we're all on that barge.
Yes,
I
there's
mean, besides
there's
that
Yeah,
opening in the
bit on the
ocean.
right is just the inside.
yeah, this is the second deck.
Okay.
Oh,
In the meantime, croissant.
I'm gonna light
I can
I'm
make.
gonna light
I
up a
can-
cigarette and give one to Erwin.
Sure, I'll take.
Because
Sure, I'll
we're gonna.
take one.
This is gonna be one of those moments.
Sure, I'll take a fucking cigar. In the meantime, I can make a fucking flare spell. But do you want within 100 feet of me? How close do you want it to us?
Put her about 75 feet forward of where the barge is moving.
Ahead of the
Just
barge,
so, yeah.
so we can keep an eye out for like icebergs or whatever the fuck. No Titanic bullshit.
Icebergs
More
or
or
what the
less.
fuck? Wow.
All right,
Yeah.
so yeah, flare.
Yep.
So as you
And
so
I'm just gonna make
so
sure.
you're, so you're throwing a
my
flare
fortune
out.
tracks.
Yeah,
Are you sure you want to do that?
yeah, it'll be 75 feet in front of the boat. It's not going to
Okay.
be at our location.
Okay.
All right, good.
So as you throw this
Be a
flare,
note to see, but it shouldn't show us up.
so at once as you throw this flare out, you hear like 6 splashes from either side of the boat, and this is a large cacophony of noise as something something darts off the side of your boat back into the water. It's one loud explosion of splashes.
Should I do it again?
No, get your gun ready. Yell down for everybody else to be on standby. The shit's about to get loud.
We're about to get hot. Get your guns ready. And yeah, in one hand I'm drawing my fucking pistol, in the other hand I'm holding a fucking fireball.
Okay.
Actually, nope. Bad idea. Magic bolt. Magic.
Who knew that boats were flammable? I didn't know. Did you know? Everyone knew, you
What,
asshole.
You haven't treated your wood by already pre-burning it?
Yeah.
You say pre-burning it?
Okay.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
All right.
so let's see here. Croissant, why don't you go ahead and give me a navigation check using your brain power.
Okay.
That's it. Okay.
No, I'm just trying to think of what I need to do because it's.
Not die.
No, what the fuck are these rolls?
We've also been rolling very poorly, Maverick.
So
You missed that.
you don't really know the whole boat thing, but you kind of take the wheel and you're like, and you're just kind of like, it's dark as fuck at night, and the moon is bright enough to where you can tell where you think the shore is, where the rest of the lake is. So you're kind of like trying to keep it in between the lines, you know, to the best of your
Yeah.
ability.
Okay.
I need to check the spells right quick because I need to double check
can-
the spell.
Do I need to do a drive check?
If you want to, it's mostly navigation. It's a big thing here because you're kind of driving a boat, not really a car. But if you'll do a drive check, I'll let you.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that just yet. But I'm gonna look over to Irvin, be like, give me another flare. Put it about 100 feet in front of us. Way above the fucking sail. And how long do you think it'll stay up there?
It's got a max duration of 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and climb up the bird's nest.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
and I'm gonna take my fucking time on that, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna fire the flare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just sound off once you're up there. I'm gonna go ahead and load my my 79 with buckshot. and I'm getting my peg leg ready because I got a feeling. I can feel the bullshit of the fucking Navy.
Did you say I'm gonna get my peg leg going? Is that what you just fucking said?
I said I'm going to get my peg leg ready because I'm about to smack a bitch whenever they try to grab
I
me
say,
off the side.
what does that even mean? I get my peg leg ready for what?
Also,
You said it was a hammer, goddammit.
on my way up, they aren't gonna expect this. While I'm on my way up to the crow's nest,
But
I'm
before
placing
you
a
do
snare
that, you're gonna give
on the
me.
net.
Before you do it, you're gonna be a fucking cunning save.
All right, fair enough. Let's see.
Climbing ropes in the dark.
I did say I was taking my time, so bear that
I
in
don't give a
mind.
fuck.
Fuck.
Climbing ropes in the dark sucks ass.
Skill check.
So as you're kind of climbing
Fine,
up,
sure.
it takes you a little longer than you thought it would, because you're constantly kind of missing the ropes and kind of whoop, falling through it. But you're able to kind of stay on to the ropes themselves. And as you're up there, the sway of the boat is increased, and you kind of blow chunks down to the deck below. So Croissant, you hear him go, and hear this wet slapping noise down to the deck below.
Let it all out, buddy. Let it all out.
I was gonna put it.
fuck grab everybody else.
I was gonna put a snare down to help deal with any people that might be giving chase, but you know what? In its own way, that'll work.
If somebody steps into that, do they have to take poison damage or chemical biohazard, whatever the fuck?
You know what? That's a point. That is a point. Is my vomit venomous?
Because don't you have the poison tea?
Yes, I do.
If that comes up, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okie dokie.
Disgusting.
Okay, fair enough.
Sometimes it do be like that.
But in the meantime,
It really do. It doobie doobie doo.
in the meantime, I'm gonna fire off a flare at his position at his requested position.
Okay. So as you fire this flare, you
What was that again?
What?
What was that again, Croissant?
I didn't say anything.
No, I meant what was the position you wanted it at?
I wanted about 75 feet in front of the boat again, above the sail, but since you're in the crow's nest, just 75 feet forward.
All right, done.
Hold it for like a minute or two so we can get a good check.
All right.
So as you're higher up, as you launch this flare, you see for the flicker of a second a face, and then it's gone back below the waves.
I see there was a face in the waves.
Fucking do it. Alright. What's your bag? You ready?
Yeah.
So down below.
Get us up.
So down below, Chirps of Yucca, you hear all this yelling up deck, but also Chirps, you know that the captain's quarters are just across the way there, and you haven't been able to get inside yet. What's your plan on getting inside the captain's quarters?
With great difficulty.
Maximum effort.
I can respect the maximum effort.
Just an actual question.
Describe the door to us, guard.
A big ass oaken door with like a.
Are the hinges on our side or their side?
The hinges are on their side, and it's a latch door handle.
Logistical question. I can't cast Rage of the Irons considering we're on a boat, can't I?
Nope.
That's what I thought. Did we keep the teleportation circle up where we originally stashed the Humvee on our first excursion?
It don't matter at this point. we're already on the boat. Might as well take it as far as it's gonna go. There's no going back.
Fair enough.
I will say one thing is that as you're up in the crow's nest, Irvin, you notice that there's a lot of water on the Humvee.
Oh, fuck me. Ooh.
I'm flavoring my elemental bolt to lightning.
Wait, no, don't do that.
I'm
Don't
not
do
firing
that.
anything. I'm not firing anything yet. I'm just like,
Do not fucking do that to my Humvee. I swear to God.
What happened?
So, in my professional opinion, at this point, obvious. Okay, so all the crew's gone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we don't know how to drive this thing. All the crew are just fucking gone. We
we're
should
essentially
beach
dead
the
in the water.
boat, offload the hum, and get the fuck out of here because obviously these waters ain't safe.
What if
You
the
know what?
crew's a bunch of werefish people?
Well,
No.
they better fucking let us know before they get shot.
Maybe
Yeah,
they didn't want to like
question
scare
then-
us.
But then the question is, where the fuck are we? Like, are we in the middle of this area? Like, how far is the nearest fucking?
We've been chugging along the shoreline as far as I know.
Yeah. So you've more or less you've just left the mouth of the long rail and are just on the first day into the comfort.
What's so comforting about it, anyways?
So we just hit basically open water.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, that makes things more difficult.
That does make things more difficult, but at the same time,
Bless you.
Actually,
I don't know. Like, they didn't say anything about where fish.
a question that I would know in character but don't know out of character.
Mm.
How resistant is the Humvee to ice?
Don't you fucking do it.
To what regard?
I'm looking at this winter dance spell, and I'm thinking it will freeze any water-based creatures in there.
I mean, it is frost resistant. It's a vehicle.
Cast it through the window.
Isn't the Humvee also like down?
Not really. It's kind of sitting poised on the launch deck there, facing the drop ramp.
I mean, if someone wants, they could like hop in the turret and make sure they're strapped in super tightly. And
Strapping in on a Humvee turret?
That's
the
not
gunner's harness.
I don't think we have those actually. I think you just sit on a. If anything, you just sit on a strap and there you go.
More or less.
Oh, I'm used to the ones that have the cable straight down.
Well,
between their
there
legs.
are those. There are like the gunner harness click and buckle things.
Yeah, they're not very good.
Yeah, they kind of
Well, I
suck
just
dick.
say that so that way, if it's like a giant tentacle that reaches up and snatches your ass, it will have some resistance, and you can try to fire off a few rounds before it pulls you under.
If it's a giant
Alright.
tentacle, it isn't Harry Potter, bro. There's no squid in the lake or some shit.
I don't know what you're
think this
doing.
As far as we know.
I think I think that's more of a more for them for peace of mind than for it to actual work. It's more they're like as a suggestion more than anything.
So what do I see fucking with the Humvee?
You just see water on it. You see that there is like water kind of glinting, like there's water reflecting moonlight, and it's literally all over the hood, the turret, the doors of your Humvee.
It's moist.
Whatever's been in the water, it was fucking with the Humvee.
Of course, it is very dark. You guys have no torches lit. Just give me a quick perception check.
I do
Am I
have
still
my
below
flare,
deck?
Yes, you're still below deck.
but
Okay.
I do
Where
have
am
my
I
flare,
at?
but let me just perception.
You're
is
also below
brain
deck with me,
power, right?
Maverick.
Yeah, brain power.
Okay.
And don't sneeze on don't sneeze in your fucking mic. Turn your mic off. Christ. Makes all go
It's
deaf.
for the
Fucking
true-
hell.
It's for the true seasick experience.
No, you idiot. That's not how that works. You don't sneeze when you're seasick.
So Irvin, you're a bit foggy minded. You're still seasick. You're launching flares, and like something's wrong with the Humvees. Something isn't quite right with it.
I can't really tell, but something's fucked on the Humvee.
Fuck.
I'll find whoever did this, and I'm a fucking.
Tree.
Can I yell down at whoever's still under deck to get another one up here with us?
Sure. But first, Vieko chirps, and whenever she gets here, what are you two doing?
Pull their asshole out of their mouth.
I mean, I'm right here.
I'm gonna
Wanna
make
roll
a grit check. I'm gonna make a grit check to not become seasick.
Okay.
I use my claw to pick a lock.
I mean, I'll let you try. Vieko,
I'll
you're
try it on the
sakes.
captain's door.
so Vieko, you're still mildly seasick. Mildly seasick.
Yeah,
know what?
fuck
That's
it.
a
I'm
roll,
gonna make,
if we're-
I'm gonna
if we're
make my
doing
way
that.
above.
Srifa, you are also still mildly seasick.
Did I do any drinking
Still
No.
seasick.
with the medical crew? Damn.
No. But
Is
you
there-
you did gain those points we talked about, the +2 medical physical.
I did hear you text that. I
Fine.
didn't hear anything about that, but yeah, I'll put that in the character sheet once I get done. Is there any rum around?
Yeah. It's a boat.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot of rum.
Okay. Have you roll again
Does-
then? Do-do-do-do. You are feeling a bit more on your feet than you were.
Drinking alcohol gives me +1 to grit.
Well, you just roll high enough on the actual roll itself. All right,
But, like,
so yeah, I
I got it.
but so chirps. If you want to try and get into the lock with your wing claw, I'll let you try because yours are pretty
Chirps knows
small.
magic, right?
Rude.
Do what?
They're
Chirps knows
normal
magic,
sized
right?
wing claws.
I believe chirps knows magic.
Some
Do
magic.
you have 1 point in magical aptitude and 1 point in mechanics?
No.
All right.
Bitch.
Just looking at the spirit key spell.
Imagine using magic that's not offensive. Couldn't it be me? Anyways,
Right.
what I gotta roll to jiggle the lock with my little claw?
Just roll it just cunning.
I see you looking at that spells list guard.
So as you kind of work your claw into the keyhole, you do feel the tumblers kind of like tick 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 on the tip of your claw, and using your other claw to kind of hold tension, you're able to kind of pop 1 tumbler, 2 tumbler, and you're slowly working your way in there. So that actually is working though.
Oh hell yeah! Well, I guess I know I'll keep working on.
Vieko, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take a lantern, one that doesn't have the ability to get fucked by rain, and I'm
storm
gonna go
lantern?
above Dick. And I'm gonna go above Dick with the lit lantern.
Above dick.
Above dick. Funny Australian.
Advanced humor for mature people.
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
All right. So looking in the driver's seat of the Humvee, I would like to,
from where you are.
yes.
You can't. The Humvee's facing the fucking drop gate. You can't
Front of the
see
boat?
the. Yeah,
All right.
that's all.
All right.
Hold on.
I'm-
This way.
All right. Okay, then just on the roof, I cast Popper.
Popper. Okay.
Use 3 AP
What
to
is-
cause a loud firecracker-like noise centered on a place you can see within 100 feet of you. Just in case anyone's hiding in it, it'll give him a small jump. And while I'm casting Popper, I'm going to try and look really hard to see if I can see any movement.
Okay, so as you cast Popper, the loud cracking noise that echoes across the water, but nothing really happens inside the Humvee.
Thus.
Sus.
It's like this entire encounter is just sus.
Why should just be Garth fucking with us this whole time? And then there's nothing in the Humvee.
It's
I would
like
never
you're
do
playing a
that.
prank on us.
I think Sarifa has been replaced by an imposter. We should throw her overboard.
An impasta?
You can try.
Okay.
She's in pasta. Seriously, those nudes are fucking weird.
When Sarifa is
Pasta
sus.
Okay, good.
Okay, so Vieko, you're now on top of the deck and you're holding one of the storm lanterns. And you see Croissant, like, sweating bullets while piloting this fucking barge. And you see movement up in the crow's nest.
Why the fuck you steering so shit?
Because I don't know how to drive a goddamn boat, you fucking bird. Right.
Where the
You
fuck are the
fucking...
people who do know how to drive the fucking boat? What are you
I
doing
don't
here?
know.
Somebody fucking grab them. There's some grabbing thing, something in the fucking water. And a fucking Erwin's up in the crow's nest giving me some light from time to time. He just fucked with the top of the Humvee for some reason, so that might be damn compromised. Watch the fucking ground around the mast.
I'm on a
Watch the
boat.
ground around the mast because the dumbass threw up. Like we have been for all fucking day.
Do you want me to walk towards the Humvee?
Yeah, just have your AK ready. Something ain't right about it.
I'm gonna pull out my AK and do the classic cock thing where I prepare it to shoot. But it sounds really fucking awesome.
While he's heading over there, I'm going to cast another flare over it. Give him some light to work with.
Okay.
Signal flare, signal
Well,
flare, signal flare.
you guys are going pretty fast, so the flare only hangs around for so long.
The flare doesn't move with us?
No, you throw it in the air.
Fuck. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep doing it then. Thankfully AP is pretty good.
So
I mean, you could always
Vieko,
try to stop a man.
Yeah.
so Vieko, as you kind of move towards the Humvee, your boots go from thunk thunk to splat 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 as more water is around the Humvee itself. As you kind of hold up your storm lantern, you see that the Humvee is covered in water, as well as like wet handprints, and the windows are all kind of foggy. And as you hold up your lantern further, you see that there's something missing from the turret.
Son of a bitch!
Motherfucker, they got the machine gun.
No! No! No!
Oh,
I'm gonna rip their tongues out through their asshole, deep fry it, and then serve it back to them.
It's around that time where, over on the second deck, chirps. You feel the lock, click click, and kind of give way. It is now open, or unlocked.
I did it. I'd like to peer inside the captain's room, but I will continue to knock, knock, knock on the chamber door.
So as you peer inside, it looks a lot like the room you guys have, but two of the beds are pushed together on one side. But you see that there's actually kind of like a large circular window on the port side of the ship there. And as you kind of like peer out, the room is very dark, but you can see like the lighter colored waves in the distance in the porthole. But this room does not smell right. It smells like iron and
Like
copper.
It sounds
Some-
like
Is the window open?
The window's open, yes.
Can I close the window?
As you walk through the dark room and you reach towards the window, the window swings inwards. to close. As you kind of reach out and kind of grab, you go to kind of grab the open porthole window. It's slick it's slick and wet.
Ew, slimy. Well, good thing I don't have fingers to slip. I just have a hook to latch onto it.
Mm.
I'll close the window.
And now that you're
Motherfucker stole your 50 cal.
and now that you're this close, you realize that well, give me a brain power check.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as your eyes adjust to the darkness, and you kind of close the porthole, latch into place, and this kind of causes the glass to kind of illuminate the room there because of the moonlight coming through it, and you realize that all around the hole of this porthole window, in a huge splash pattern, is blood sprayed all along the walls there. And then as you kind of look at it and you kind of step backwards and look around with your check there, you realize that someone or something has been ripped through the porthole of this room.
Jesus. I'm gonna take that information and immediately shyly poke my head above deck of just we got problems. Everyone needs to get under deck.
No shit. Somebody stole a fucking 50 cal.
It's worse than that. Get down here, please.
Tell us what the fucking issue is. All the crew is fucking missing from up here, so the boat is just fucking floating along.
Just cut the sail so it will stop and get under deck.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and I'm gonna go with Chirps and I'm gonna sort of go below decks and it's like, the fuck is it now?
I'm gonna just kind of lead him towards the captain's quarters and hopefully he makes the same assumption I did.
Well, he's got a lantern
I'm
on
gonna
him.
work on getting down.
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll definitely see it and be like, "Huh, that's not good."
So as Vieko leads the way into the captain's quarters, you kind of go, whoa, and he goes, what? And you guys realize that this is far more blood for one person. It's safe to actually Vieko and Chirps, roll another brain power check, please.
I'm gonna work on getting down from the crow's nest. I suddenly feel very open and exposed and alone.
Can't have shit in Lake
Don't
Troy.
do that. Shit, hell. Can I get something to do here? Can I do something?
You're on the way. When you get home, you'll do something.
Motherfucker, I'm right here.
I'm
right here.
You're driving.
Yeah, I can talk and drive at the same time.
Oh my god! All right, you know what? You're in the room too. What's your brain power?
My brain power should be like 3, 5. Pretty
Can
sure
you
it's
not
like
see our
5.
sheets?
Okay. So, as y'all kind of look at this porthole window and the huge splatter of blood, literally ringing this this hole, you realize there's pieces of flesh and scraps of cloth that have been kind of caught onto the metal of the porthole itself, and some of the hooks around for holding cloaks and coats. And Sarifa, you notice that some of the clothing scraps around the hole remind you of the medics who were teaching you not just the day before.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Oh, sorry. Flash, the cat is just fine. The cat's hiding somewhere.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Chirps has an emergency ration.
But yeah, you guys reckon that this is the blood of at least 3 or 4 people that got, sucked through the fucking porthole.
I see. All right, so let's get away from the porthole. And what did you say was going on with the Humvee?
The gun is gone.
Yeah, someone stole the 50 cal off our Humvee.
I'm gonna go back up top, and I'm just gonna go sit in the Humvee then, because if they wanted the gun, they probably want the Humvee too.
Okay. So as you go up deck with
I don't
Chirps
like
and
ice
Vieko, Sarifa, as you kind of climb inside the sopping wet Humvee, the interior as you actually open the door, water pours out of the Humvee onto the deck below. This thing has been filled with lake water, and the entire interior of the Humvee is like just soaked. It's not like the Humvee was filled. It probably had about maybe an inch or two inside, but something or some things that were very wet were like inside this Humvee. Everything is moist and damp.
Bad day
Fucking
to wash
cushions
that.
are ruined.
What cushions?
Civilian. I forgot that military vehicles have about as much padding as my actual ass does.
There is a thin
Uh-huh.
padding that you sit on.
Flat us.
Yeah,
that
it's
is-
flat
That
ass.
that thin padding is still nice.
It's usually covered in a trash bag too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Serious
Oh.
question. Do
Mhm.
Humvees have a parking brake?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna check to see if the parking brake is engaged.
Yeah, it's still engaged.
Okay. All right then.
I want to get down from the crow's nest and give Sarifa some backup.
I already have like 2 other people there. You might want to head down.
I'm
and
staying
see,
below deck. I'm not going above deck. Y'all can eat my ass.
All right, then I'll just have Vieko.
Fair enough.
I'm actually gonna get on top and inspect the turret and see what exactly really is missing and how it was removed.
What do you mean?
Sidestep that.
I think he's
They
looking to see
they
if
just
the gun
rip it
was
out?
ripped off.
Yeah, so
What?
something is missing from the turret, right? But there's 2 ways to take the gun if it's the gun that's missing from the turret.
Yeah,
You
the
either
50 cal's missing.
have 'em- Yeah, so the 50 cal's missing, great. But how is it missing? Are the latch hinges and everything that's fastened it like ripped, or have they been disassembled?
They've been disassembled.
Motherfucker!
We're dealing with goddamn mermaid Navy SEALs. God fucking damn it.
Goddamn
Or Komatsu
mermaid
Navy.
Navy SEAls.
Komatsu
Motherfuckers.
Navy SEALs.
Great.
Goddamn
No,
mermaid
no,
Navy SEAls.
We're dealing with
Yamatsu Navy
professionals.
SEAls, my bad. Because they have to actually be able to fucking walk.
Hey,
Those
God, I have a
legless fucking-
question.
Yep.
If I cast Explosion underwater, does it work like a depth charge?
If
Or do I have to use air burst?
I mean that could work actually. That's
it would be like
That's
a
an
depth
idea.
charge, sure.
Just hop out and take the fight to them and just start casting it into the water. Like, where are you at, bitches?
I take the left side, you take the right.
It's an idea. I just wanted to see if that was the case before.
Fuck it. At this point, we're missing a 50 cal, and everyone is pissed. I want that 50 cal back.
It's therapeutic.
I just don't want to risk getting tired doing something pointless and then turn around, get into combat, and be exhausted and have like one turn to do something before I have to go take a nap and leave you guys to it.
I still have an upseat.
Me
Want
sleepy thunk.
I still have cigarettes and tobacco.
Yeah, but with how tired I'll be to the point where I don't regen AP.
Oh, yeah.
I have an upseat.
It won't be enough.
So we'll say
No, I don't want to
that
go up. He's
we'll say that in an hour or 2 passes, and you guys are very like high strung. But as Croissant kind of sails the barge and the moon continues to go over, it's about 3 a.m. and nothing's really happened so far.
Sus.
just gonna see if I can cure my seasickness right quick. Fuck.
Nope. There's like 4 puddles of vomit here and there because of fucking Irvin just blowing chunks on the fucking deck.
No, I'm doing it
At this
overboard.
point,
I'm doing it overboard.
Oh, you're doing overboard. Okay, roll me a perception check, please.
Somebody watch him.
He's about to puke on something that's been snatching everybody.
18.
So move yourself to where you want to be when you vomit.
Pick
I'm gonna
carefully.
just be over here, so I'm next to some allies over here.
Okay. So as you go to lean over the side of the ship, you see something watching you for a minute or two. Then it dips back down further into the water.
What would I roll to aim my projectile vomit?
Ballistics?
It's-
Ballistic vomit.
Let's see. I don't have ballistics per se.
yeah,
shit.
yes, you do. It's
Where?
the last of your fucking attributes.
I don't have it written down here. What would my ballist?
Your ballistics is literally a fucking attribute. It goes with your brawn, your cunning, your moxie, brain power, grit.
You're a southern elf, right?
Yes.
Okay, what's your job? No, your job's interrogator.
Negotiator.
Negotiator. What is your skills that you bought?
I've got +4 demolitions, +3 spellcraft, +3 magical aptitude, +3 persuasion, +2 intimidation, +3 when wearing the balaclava, +3 magical hearing, +1 seer, +1 cartography, +1 pistol, +3 language, +3 cunning, +3 grit, +8 brain power, +7 moxie.
So he has
no bacon.
So he has no ballistics. So he's just running. He's just rolling.
God
Holy
damn it.
shit.
To be fair, I don't either because my SMG thing scales my moxie.
11.
So you do so as you vomit, you kind of like you're like what the fuck? And you see this face like oh, it kind of dies back down, and you kind of blow chunks everywhere. It's not really in a direct stream, but it kind of just slaps the water like what the? And you see this thing kind of back underwater.
It's in the water. It's following us and watching us.
Well, that makes things easier then.
Yeah.
And that's why
You know
I'm
what?
staying on the second deck.
You know
not
what?
near any windows.
I'm a debt charge.
When you say debt charge,
He wants to do the
Yes.
thing I just talked about.
Yes.
All right, Bird and
No, I'm staying below
fucking
deck.
Elvin, get to the fucking crow's nest.
Nope.
Sure.
Nope. I'm
Oh, wait, no.
staying on the second deck.
God damn it, you fucking bird.
This
Okay.
bird is
I've
staying
got-
in its fucking cage. I am not getting snatched today.
You're safer on the fucking crow's nest because that's like 30 foot in the fucking air.
You hope.
You can also fly from there.
Yeah, but the
In the
moment I
boat,
get
you're
wet,
stuck.
birds don't fly well in
how
water.
much
man.
AP do you use for your explosion spell?
Let me just quickly double check the shit. Come on, where? Come on, where is Rage of the Iron? Combat enhancement. There's explosion. Fuck it, I'm gonna blow my entire load of AP on it. Total 15.
Well, no,
No,
HP,
no,
HP.
HP. Let's
Use
see.
every bit of my health to do one thing.
64 points of health, natural 1. Fuck.
10.
10.
And then
10
he
HP.
becomes a suicide bomber who tried to practice.
Okay, so that'd be +8 to your roll.
Please break 20.
Fuck.
Jesus.
11. That's a random detonation. That's pretty fun. Okay.
No, the 11.
Yeah.
It's
The
underwater
11.
though. So
No,
like,
the D20 was my attempt at projectile vomit. The 10 was.
Oh. Oh no.
What?
That's
the fuck?
that's critical spell failure. Sphere detonates on your position, dealing 4d10 plus your blood modifier and damage at 10 feet, 2d10 at. Oh no. Oh no.
Motherfucker!
Break, bro! This is so
I'm so glad I stayed below deck.
This is not what I expected. So Irvin,
God damn it.
so Irvin, you're like, all right. You pull your hand up, and something goes wrong. As you go to throw the explosion spell, you lose concentration. You're too excited. It falls from your fingers and lands down behind you. Okay. So the sphere detonates on the top deck of the ship, centered on you. So stand by.
So glad I stayed below deck.
I deserve this.
I deserve this. Is that what you said?
Yes, I did. I said I deserve this for casting an explosion on myself.
Okay. So you take 4d10 plus 8. So Irvin takes 30 damage.
So I've got 42 health left.
You got 27 health left.
No, I've got 82 max HP.
Oh, do you? Okay.
And I was at max HP at the
You
time.
never
so I spent
you never updated your sheet in game.
Oh, yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah,
And then
I've not
to
been fucking around
here.
with that.
So Chirps, you went down below.
Yes, I stayed down below. Thank God.
When'd you say that?
I've been saying that.
Where
Because Krishan's
Well,
like,
you
getting
can try to
bird's
convince him
nest.
to come out.
No.
where down below are you?
I'm gonna hang out by. Can I see the map?
Yeah. Oh, here.
I should have just blew a full 20 fucking health on it.
Thank
Would
you.
have been worth better.
So I'm assuming the stairwell is the way to go up.
Up and down, yeah.
All right.
I
I'm trying to
can't
stay
do
away from
anything
any
right
and all
today,
windows
can
and places to get grabbed. So I'm gonna stay more towards like the center.
You still get hit. Awesome. Okay.
What?
All right. So, Vieko, you will take a 2d10 plus 8.
I feel like we'd have to burst through the floor to hit me, which
It
I'm
is.
sure it did.
As a matter of fact, it is. Vieko, what's your max HP? You guys don't update your fucking sheets in the game.
28.
Your max
Yeah,
HP is 28.
That's because you give us fucking separate ones.
No, how is your max HP 28?
Because
I don't
he's dumb.
fucking know.
Are you adding your grit to it?
Oh look, I found my theme song. I'm putting it in the
Sure,
Alpha Team
like
chat.
Fucking 32 or some shit.
32, you said?
Yeah, sure. We'll put it at that because
God damn it.
No, you fucking.
All right. And then Croissant is going to take...
He has at least 60 points of HP.
I mean, I've got 80 points of HP, so I would.
Oh, I'm
hope
sorry.
that
I
Goliath is
rolled that
bigger
wrong.
than I am.
So
okay.
you take 40
Okay,
10 because
yeah,
you're within 10
fuck it.
feet.
I'm just gonna do funny Minecraft number and give myself 60 hit points.
For what it's worth, guys, I am so sorry.
Fucking dumbass.
I know.
I
know.
I hate
You're
you.
absolutely so lucky I'm a medic now.
I also have healing magic, and I'm gonna blow what's
I don't
left of
wanna
my
hear it.
health
You're not the medic.
load.
Okay, so actually I rolled the wrong integer. Vieko, you take 44 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I have 64.
Raining is like shit.
All right, and then he's at 20 feet, which means he takes a smaller one. There you go. Okay, so 2d10 plus. So Croissant, you take 60 points of damage. And then down below deck, actually, only Sarifa is safe from the explosion. That's pretty funny, actually.
You fuckers.
Checkmate. Yeah, 30 feet. Yeah, so he takes. So Chirps, you'll take 1d10 plus 8.
No, Dragonblade, I'm not. I'm fucking not.
You take 20 points of damage. All
Yeah,
right.
he just goes 1d8 plus 8. Why is it also 2?
Because it exploded. The dice shattered.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Thank
Okay,
you.
so here's the fun part. I'll have Vieco, Croissant, Chirps, and Iggy all make cunning saves, please.
Thank God I'm actually good at that. No, that's Moxie. Shit.
She. Okay. Okay.
I deserve
no.
this.
Okay. So Chirps, you're kind of blown over the table. You go tumbling over the table, the chairs. You land with a clatter of furniture.
If I just blew myself off of the boat and get myself ripped to shreds by whatever's in there, I deserve it.
So Croissant, you're kind of blown kind of over the wheel. The wheel turns, turns hard left. So the boat actually yaws in the explosion, and from the rudder getting pulled hard left. Vieco, you're kind of blown into the steering wheel. Steering wheel? What do you call it? Helm wheel. And as it's turning, it's like a cartoon. The little hands are going bump, 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 and kind of hitting your back of your head. Because he's kind of like, because basically he's Croissant's body weight yanking this fucking wheel. And Irvin, you are blown straight up into the ocean. You land way the hell over here. So basically,
Oh fuck.
So basically, Croissant, as you kind of like snap back up, you see Irvin flying through the air, smoke trailing as he hits the water. About let's see here, about
I'm screaming the words, I deserve this.
About 50 feet away.
Blasting off again.
Team Rocket, shut up! Don't do it. Don't you do it. So he lands about 50 feet into the water, in darkness at night with very little moonlight. I'll
cast flare above my head and just have it hover there while I try and figure out what's going on.
So I will say that as you land, Irvin, you see the boat is more or less on fire. The sail's on fire. You see the boat kind of go and rocking up and down with the explosion, and you're what the fuck? I got locked. Your ears. My brain is not
Reset
fun.
Your
dude.
animations.
Well,
Reset your animations.
You
guard.
laugh,
Reset
but
your
like
animations.
my brain will get caught on words and you're like, no, repeat it. I said repeat it, but basically you hear like this, like the winding keen of your ears. You can't hear anything. The water's wet. The water's in your face. You're trying to splash. You reach up and cast a flare, and as you kind of cast this flare, you look down and there are shadows all below you in the water.
Oh fuck!
We dropped anchor to make it a little bit easier for
All
him
right,
to
you know what?
get back on.
You know what?
Can I
Fuck
grab
it.
rope and throw it to him?
Can you find 50 feet of rope? Is the question. So
Like literally.
I dare him. I fucking dare him to grab me. I fucking dare him to grab and drag me. I'll cast on myself and blow my entire HP load on detonating deliberately on myself this time. Fucking do it, bitch. Do it. Do it.
So we'll put this on you then. But Vieco, as you kind of stand up, you're like, whoa, you're looking around, and the boat is on fire. All the ropes, the crane in front of you is just fucking gone. The extra boat is
Fucking
gone.
dare him.
The ropes are on fire. Like you kind of look from behind you, and as you kind of look towards this direction, this way, you do see that there are 2 spare lifeboats, rope, the cranes working, all that kind of fun stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to that side, grab some of the rope, run back over to somewhere where there isn't a fire, so like here-ish maybe. And then I'm gonna like eat the rope at
Okay, so you're just gonna like throw the rope out there?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and run it over to the correct side because.
Well, yeah. So as you kind of shrugging away from the flames, you see Irvin kind of bobbing in the water.
Oh, I'm gonna tie it onto something first, though, so it has an anchor.
Can I use?
Oh, hold on. There is a small buoy nearby.
Yeah, I'll throw that at him too.
Okay, quick, give me a brain power save as you tie on this buoy.
Okay. I think I have +9. Yeah, it's +2. So I
Okay,
have 7 normal.
so you tie a pretty good knot, and you're gonna wind back and throw it at Iggy. Just give me a brawn check.
Oh boy.
Save the dumbass. You can do it.
I have a weird question.
Fuck!
So the buoy goes and lands right there.
Is this not gonna work? God damn it.
It's the perfect.
It's perfect.
See, in my friend's game, it'll like become an image, but yeah.
So
That is the perfect image right now.
So and also croissant. Give me a grit save, please.
Ooh.
So croissant, you kind of shake your head. You stand back up. You realize this boat is going and going a hard fucking like hard to port.
Sucks. Okay.
But what do you do?
I'm gonna grab it and do my best to stop it
Brawn save.
and make sure. Okay. Oh. Oh, you done?
You should be able to handle this save, I reckon, being a Goliath.
9.
Use that ring of brawn I gave you. Okay, man.
Plus 14, yeah. Unless you roll a natural 1, there's no fucking way. So you kind of grab it, you kind of start racking it. So basically, you're like heading towards shore. You stop it, you start ripping that shit right, trying to get it away from shore. So the boat yaws left and then dips hard right as it digs into the waves. Now, Irvin. What have you done? So
Blowing
so
the train right off the tracks is what I've done.
yes.
Apparently.
So Irvin, you see this buoy land. It kind of lands in the water, about 25 feet from you. You're not a Yamato. You have very slow. You basically when you're swimming, your speed is halved.
I want to try and to see if I can use Winter Dance to make a fucking buoy under me. Just cast it under the water.
He wants to
me.
freeze water into an ice buoy. Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if that will work. Give me a second. I'll look over here.
Ice floats.
Well, it's not. With Winter Dance, you're covering the ground in frost and ice. You're not making a little fucking iceberg. You can try and use Ice Tomb.
All right, sure. I'll try Ice Tomb instead. I believe wait, hold on. I need to check my seer. I've only got +1 seer. I don't know Ice Tomb.
Oof. Scrolling.
Great googly moogly. It's all gone to shit.
Let's see. I do not like this. You can try and use cool to try and freeze a gallon of liquid under you. So basically, a gallon of water can be frozen under you. It's kind of like a buoy.
Giant ice cube.
Basically, a 1 gallon ice cube for you to kind of hold on to. But that's all I can really think of that would work in a particular situation. Unless you want to try and shape water.
Sure. Shape water.
Okay.
A combination of shape water and cool to try and make some kind of object that I can use. A canoe. I'm gonna see if I can use a gallon of water to make a brief.
Make a pebble board.
Yeah, a board that I can just lay on and then just paddle my ass to the buoy.
Just give me a quick brain power check. Just see if you can actually figure this shit out. Like on the fly, boat's on fire, you're smoking, just things blowing in the water, you just blew the boat up. You're a bit frazzled, so yeah, okay.
You're
23.
Disadvantage.
Damn.
Oh,
son.
disadvantage? Yeah. Fair enough. I did this to myself after all. I deserve every penalty under the sun and then some.
Okay, 18.
18.
So you're able to kind of
Under
like
the moon. It's
you
nighttime.
kind of form this kind of rough boogie board type object, and you got it under you. It's freezing fucking cold, and you find your clothes kind of sticking and ripping off of the little ice block because there's lake water rolling into it. And you're kind of paddling this way. What's your movement speed?
I believe it's like 30 feet. So let me just double check that right quick.
15. So you'll get like right
I
here.
should write that down. I should write that down, but it. Let me double check. See here. Let's see. Southern elf.
Also, I'm finally on my computer.
Welcome back.
Sarifa, you were in the Humvee sitting there angrily watching, and you hear like
30 feet.
a rumble behind you, and now the boat's on fire. Okay, so you get about 10 feet away from the buoy. Now here's why I gotta be an asshole, okay? It's just it was in the works. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but these things were there for a reason. I didn't expect to blow the boat up, okay? Okay. God,
I wasn't expecting to either. I wanted to blow up under the boat.
They're so good in the water too. That's the problem.
Well,
Shit.
I've already dared them to fucking drag me under.
They get advantage in the water. Oh, fuck. Oh no.
Oh no.
To be slightly fair, Iggy, roll me a cunning saving throw, please. Just do your best.
Plus
here.
3.
Come on, you can do it, boyo.
On.
You can do it.
Oh God.
Ooh.
So all of you watch as Iggy's like paddling towards the buoy, and you're like, "Come on, you can do it!" And all y'all freeze in a horror goes on your face as something pops up behind Iggy, and you see that this actually quite lovely face. This is very clearly some kind of water fae that pops up behind Iggy, and you see it reach over and rip him. It reaches over and rips him off this fucking boogie board, and then drags him shoulder first right down to the fucking water, and both Iggy and the thing just disappear.
Oh, so I can't shoot it?
Explosion.
Explosion? Okay.
Explosion. And this time I'm targeting myself.
So this thing does immediately stab you right to the rib cage. That is her sneak attack. 1 second.
All right.
It does hit.
Fuck.
2d10 plus 6 exploding.
Oh.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. 17. Okay.
17 points of damage.
Yep, and it takes her down to 5 AP. Now I will let you have a reaction, or I guess a. Forgot. Hold on. To be fair, she gotta get 2 more stabs in. I'm sorry. So. This is not in the cards, man.
If that was your sneak attack, you could say combat is initiated now and let their what's it called?
Well, no,
the initiative roll dictate.
Well, the problem is this is an ambush, and on their turn, so they get actually the first whack, and then they go to initiative. So when you're issuing an ambush, actually it's in the book. When you issue an ambush, you get to go.
25 health left before any new damage.
Yeah, so you initiate an ambush, you go first before even roll initiative order. Which is why this is gonna fucking suck. Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
my total damage incoming?
Okay, Iggy, you have one. You're at negative a bit health, but I'll allow you one last action.
Hurrah.
One last hurrah.
All right. I'm just going to blow negative health then on exploding myself.
How much negative health?
20.
Okay, so you're not actually allowed to do that, but I'll humor you for the fact this is your final curtain call. So 20 health, that is plus 18. Go ahead and roll. Saying normally you can't use negative health, but I'm like, ah, fuck it. He's gonna die anyway.
Imagine this be the time he gets
24.
20.
Allahu Akbar!
So all of you watch as this thing drags Iggy underneath the water and blood pours out. Then you see this huge amount of water flows into the sky, and you see this huge plume of red fly up into the sky, and it rains down all over the ground.
Yeah, it's literally that scene from Halo Reach. I'm ready. How about you?
I'm ready. How about you?
But unfortunately, as the waves batter against the side of the boat, Iggy nor Irvin nor the Sea Fae arrives again. I am sorry, but Iggy, you have been eliminated, my friend.
Yeah. I'm ready. How about you?
You fucking dumbass.
All right,
I
Iggy.
deserve it. I got everything I deserved.
All right, Iggy. As per the game rules, you must leave chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is he gonna come back though?
Well, I don't know. We'll find out. There's no way for another character to come meet you guys. You're in orc territory, and there's no orc race. Bro, it wasn't supposed to go this way.
Why did you do this to us?
It wasn't supposed to be like this. This is not what I planned. But unfortunately, for most of you, the boat is on fire. And, the boat is on fire. It is a very bad fire. And there is a 25% chance of survival. So this boat is in flames. What do you guys do?
I'm going to slam the wheel hard to the left. We're running this bitch aground.
Okay. So you're sailing as hard as you can towards the shore there. And the boat is starting to list because you're not close to shore, but you sure as hell ain't far away from shore. So you're like trying to get, because it's sail power. It's like, come on, and this boat is like, and it's starting to like sink down towards the back, and like, come on, and it's tense. And
I'm gonna grab as many provisions as I can and throw them in a lifeboat and attach a leash to a lifeboat.
Okay, so so we'll say this: you guys get to about 100 yards from shore. Dragon Blade's playing taps. Dragon Blade, no, Dragon Blade. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Irvin, no. Behold the risk and reward of the explosion spell.
You mean only risk?
Okay.
Okay.
I have a really crazy redneck idea.
Well, hold on. So before you do that, you're about 150 yards away from shore, and we'll see how well the boat's doing. The boat is still holding on. It's flooding for sure, but it's still kind of sinking slowly. You guys might make it. What's your idea, Croissant?
Close the bulkhead.
Well, that too, but
close the bulkhead. What bulkhead?
I'm gonna try and push these big ass fucking artillery things off the sides, catapult, chubby is whatever the fuck they are. My brain ain't working. Push those off, get some weight off, and then if I've still got time and the wheel is in the right direction, I want to try and grab one of the lifeboats, drag it over to the Humvee, maybe tie it on there for extra buoyancy if we need to get the fuck off.
Croissant, me and you both know the Humvee don't float.
I know. That's why I'm going to tie two to it.
So pirate sends me a GIF and he goes, "Your players," and it's Filthy Frank going, "I have a belt. I'm not afraid to hang myself."
He just sent me the same one.
Did he? Oh my
because
god!
Because Pirate's a fucking Marine, I told him immediately with the fucking, oh shit, the entire crew has been grabbed in the middle of the fucking night. Some Marsoc Navy SEAL bullshit. He was like, what the fuck?
But I will say one thing: Irvin got a fake kill before he died, so that counts. You know that counts.
Shit.
Just like when
The fucking Marcus in Pirates game also has one fake kill.
Hold on. So hold on. I got a DM and a guy asked, "Does that mean the martyrdom perk is alive in your game?"
That would be a fantastic perk for demos. Like,
martyrdom.
If an action would kill you, you get to like activate all your grenades before you die.
I'm killing you with the meat.
Demo and EOD, all your explosives go off when you die.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Dead
so
man
give me a brawn check on Croissant real quick.
Use
Okay.
your fucking ring.
Do you know what my fucking total fucking bullshit is? It's plus 14.
So Croissant, you're like, you come on, let's push you push the mangonel off, you push the catapult off, and it does kind of help. The boat is kind of it's hardcore sagging, but it's still sailing towards shore. You're about 50 yards away from shore, all right? Yeah. So the boat is now really sinking. It's like sagging low. Water is lapping over the side of the gunwales, and it's looking pretty fucking grim, kids.
Got an idea.
Chance of boat sinking within a couple minutes is high.
I got an idea. Start just shoving shit overboard.
Iggy, you are literally a fucking Voltorb. Ooh, my dude.
All right, fucking.
I just had a friendly combat encounter planned. This was not in the books.
So, all right, yeah, shove everything overboard that isn't food or ammunition or money.
Okay.
We
So
will make it, and we will fucking D-Day this bullshit.
Okay. So the wind is still meh. You guys are sweating bullets as water is piling over the gunwales, but the boat's still like we're going forward. Water hits the stoves below, and steam pillows out the back of the boat. And we'll see what happens now. Okay, so the boat hits sand bottom. It kind of grinds to a halt. There's about let's see. There's about 28 feet of water before the beach hits. So you guys have sunk and hit. Is that Night Tune? Yeah, someone grab that bot. But more or less, the boat has bottomed out in the sand, and you're about literally 28 feet of water in front of you than the beach.
Get the truck started.
All right,
Everybody get your asses in there.
Hold on. Here's a good question. How long is the ramp?
The ramp is about 6, 12, about 18 feet long.
Okay.
We'll make it.
Deploy the ramp, and we're gonna forward this fucking Humvee to the beach.
Okay, we'll see if the explosion may have harmed the mechanics, or the fire may have. Because the boat is still on fire, mind you. So as you guys are all towards the front of the boat, you look behind you, it's just fire. Fire fucking everywhere. The sails are on fire. It's not good. The ramp? Oh no. As you guys spin the mechanism to make the ramp go down, it goes and it locks. The ramp is jammed with something.
Okay, I take my leg and I
Iggy,
break whatever the fuck it
Tenohaika
is.
Bonsai.
Dragonblade says
gonna
Iggy
smack the
Tenohaika
gears.
Bonsai. Okay.
I'll take opportunity.
Or I cast fucking concussive maintenance.
Fuck you.
Concussive maintenance.
That's it. Yes.
Roll a bronze save as you start whacking shit.
I am a former blacksmith. I want you to fucking remember that. Concussive maintenance for the goddamn
You have your leg off and you're pounding these fucking mechanisms and the chains and the system itself. You're fucking whacking on it and the gate's going. It's like slowly lowering, which each whack. And the boat is now settled fully. It's kind of angling upwards for how it's kind of sink down onto the shore there. And the boats, the fire has reached about here. So all this is on fire. Is literally all you boys up front and then like fire behind you.
I want to start grabbing packages like containers of food and flying them back and forth between the boat and shore.
Okay. Good idea.
And let's say by this time, Croissant's managed to whack the gate open. And the gate lands with a splash into the water. So instead of 28 feet, there's now only 10 feet of water.
You did it!
Hell yeah.
Look at the webm I just posted, please.
The webm?
The webm.
Where? Oh, in Alpha Team Chat, gotcha. Jam?
Oh, here's the jam.
Oh, here's the jam.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the jam.
What the fuck?
You fucking did it.
Hell yeah, concussive maintenance for the goddamn win.
Okay, so the ramp is down. The boat is now highly on fire. The heat is so intense, it's burning you. All of you take 3 points of burning damage.
You motherfucker! I had the Humvee started up. Let's get the fuck out of here. Everyone in.
I'm flying. I'm good.
Yep, I'm in. Let's go.
So basically there's the spans of 10 feet of water. The Humvee kind of the Humvee starts. Well, let's find out. Actually, does the Humvee start? Yeah, the Humvee starts.
Yeah.
I'll be nice to you.
Fucking hell!
The Humvee starts. You guys start. I assume you put it in four-wheel drive. I assume.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah.
Okay, so you put it in 4 low and roar out off the ramp and into the water. Driving save. So driving skill.
Driving. I don't have a driving skill.
Deflect D20 then, my friend.
Okay. Wait, what is the driving skill under?
Should be brain power and something else. 1 second here.
Foot the floor and don't let go.
Let's see here. Driving is brain power or brawn. So I would use brain power if I were you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's a 9. It's not a 1. It's a 9.
It's still not good, brother.
It's not. It could be worse.
Hold on, I'll roll for it.
Much shit has happened today. You really just keep.
So, you come off and boom, you hit sand, and water is flooding over the hood. And you're like, and the snorkel's going as the Humvee's trying to get grip in the sand. And it's going forward slowly. You clear about 2 feet, and water is flooding inside the Humvee. As me and Croissant know, these things aren't watertight.
That's fine. This is fine.
But water is flooding inside. Water is flooding inside the hood engine compartment. Give me another check. Driving and brain power. So just brain power for you.
Come on. Why? The same one.
So, and your Humvee's going lower and lower and lower, and you're digging a hole in
Get
the
out
sand.
and push!
Can I give it a fucking love tap to fucking go? I call upon fucking concussive maintenance again. Please.
To do what?
I don't know. Just
You gotta
full
do that
fucking
night at
sand, goddammit.
Roxbury,
Get
man.
out and
The power of the
push!
redneck.
You just whack the Humvee with your fucking leg?
The power of the redneck. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. The redneck blacksmith. Come on. Concussive maintenance one last time.
Do I do? Chat. Chat. Do I roll another d20 to
He's
see
a
if it helps
Goliath.
him?
Fucking...
What do I do, chat? I don't know. I don't know.
You have to do that thing in the car where like you rock back and forth. You know what I mean?
Like, turn the wheels back and forth?
No, like you guys rock your bodies back and forth.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So the Humvee kind of like lurches slowly upwards. It's kind of crawling out of the hole. There's 5 more feet until you're clear on the beach. Give me one more check.
Please. Please. What the hell, man?
You suck.
You
Can
suck
I
at
just
this.
drag this thing onto the beach? Or give me one last one?
So you're like, come on, come on, and now you're on even looser pack sand because the tide's hitting it, and you sink right up to the fucking bumper into the sand, 5 feet from the shore.
I got an idea. Get the winch, pull it out.
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah,
right
look at
now,
you.
5 feet from shore, you're about in 10 inches of water, and you're up to like the bumper in the sand. So water's lapping over the back of the Humvee, kind of near the windows. It's just lapping up towards you. If any of you open a fucking door, water's gonna get inside there, even worse than it is right now.
Get
Just
out.
crawl up the
Okay,
top.
then get out from the hatch in the turret and go.
Yep.
I had such big plans for that boat map.
Well, there you go.
Okay. So say you guys are about here. And so your Humvee's sunk in the sand. There are no trees in front of you. Like none. It's just sandy pebble beach. Like sand and light pebble beach.
I didn't say fasten the winch to a fucking tree. Pull it out. So please, Mr. Big Strong Goliath, fucking pull this with the elf.
Hell yeah.
So you guys want to attempt to pull this Humvee out of the sand by playing tug of war with the winch.
Yes.
I mean, giving it gas.
I'm still running supplies back and forth, so don't count me.
Okay, I'll allow it, but it's a really high DC.
Use
say
that
the-
fucking ring.
So just
Yeah.
Pulling,
just
one
for
driving.
fairness, I'll say it's DC 30. All right.
Use that fucking ring.
Okay.
That ring
Is
over.
anybody helping me, or is it just me?
I think
Should be
I'm
you and
currently
Dietco.
in Hubbard, so I can't exactly get out without,
Go out through the gunner's hatch.
okay.
Well,
I shall
well,
get up to the gunner.
Dragon Blade, I had a whole like combat event played out or planned out, so they would have a bit of fun. I didn't see them blowing the boat up and then sinking it. I had like 4 weeks of stuff planned out with the boat where they're gonna learn stuff and all that, and now it's just in the bottom of the sea. I made the whole map.
Well.
Considering-
This
considering that you
your own
killed-
action.
Considering that you killed, like, literally all the crew.
Okay, so is anyone helping Croissant?
The
There
echo
might be
should.
Dietco.
Okay,
Yeah, sure, fuck it, I'll help.
I'll let you roll the advantage because someone's helping you out.
The echo should. Like I said, use that fucking ring. I gave you that fucking ring for a reason.
Yes, I this is including your ring. Calm down.
Thank you. Advantage.
That is the advantage. It's 25.
No!
Give me a quick driving check with your brain power.
God. Please. Hey, that's a 15.
The Humvee's stuck.
Wait till low tide and then get the Humvee.
Like as you're trying to like woman drive, shaking my head. Christ tweets. So
Let's see you do better.
so I like wah, and Croissant's arms are bustling with the strain. It just gets dug in deeper and deeper, and now the sand is at the top of the hood. It's just dug itself in there. We're trying to rock back and forth, getting dragged forward. The sand's just now over the hood, over the headlights. You would need
Kill it, get out. Kill it and get out. Come on.
All right, I'll kill it and grab as much shit as I can. We gotta get all this shit out before it fucking gets all waterlogged.
Yeah.
Iggy saying Iggy. Thing is, I liked your idea for the chart. It's just bad luck, bro. Don't beat yourself up. I've had a lot worse happen with other players. It's just dice games, bro. That's all it is. You did nothing wrong. You had a great idea. Don't get twisted, Iggy. You had a great idea. It would have acted completely against my plan. You had me beat in your mind already using the def charge idea. You just the dice to dice stuff, brother.
Now I kind of regret bringing it up because if I didn't bring it up, you wouldn't have had the idea.
If you didn't bring it up, I was gonna bring it up.
No,
All right. So the Humvee's stuck. The lake will soon eat the Humvee. I assume you guys take all your things from the Humvee, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
And all the stuff we took from the boat.
All
or
right.
I could snack from the boat.
So Rogue One is now in landfall in Orc territory. Roughly. Let's actually be worse. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days travel from Bahu.
So we're going to need to be real careful.
So you're all wet. You're all smoky. You're tired. I will say all of you get 2 points of exhaustion due to what happened, because that was a lot of shit to happen before breakfast. So it would behoove you to sleep.
Y'all go on. Let's set up a camp. I'll pull first watch. Get some fucking sleep.
I'm gonna pull out a cigarette and try and light it up, but then it's wet, so then I just sort of put it back into the soggy cigarette packet.
As you try to grab out your like sopping wet cigarettes, they're so limp and sad that they get like no light, no nothing. Just kind of put it in your mouth and just kind of like just pretend. Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah. Well, nah, Iggy, you're fine, man. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're not as bad as my 1-5E group. That fucking. I actually don't want to talk about that 5E group. They're pretty fucked up. That's from Crit Crap server. But
I thought you were talking about us where we did the
no. No. So you guys are now on land. What do you do?
I will pull watch while they get some sleep.
Oh, wait, let me use my seer skill because this is what it's for.
Okay, your seer skill to what?
So we're behind enemy lines.
Yes.
I'm sure someone had seen what the fuck happened with the boat.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
So first things first, we need to get the fuck away from shore.
Yes.
Right.
We need to get away from shore and find a spot to dig into and cover our tracks. So we need to get away from sand. Away from, yeah. We need to go. No time for sleep.
So I'll say you guys kind of push through, dragging ass. You guys make about half a day inland. And you guys see where you guys are kind of in the pit of a bunch of mountains. You don't see any smokestacks, any smoke trails in the distance. The trees are slowly picking up. It's getting colder because winter is coming. No memes, but it's just you guys are in more or less a mildly desolate, non-populated area. It's mostly just the wild here, wild forest, wild mountains. It appears that nothing's around you.
I'm gonna do a couple big loops in the air.
Okay, give me a perception plus brain power.
And then because I'm in the air,
Bird's eye view.
yeah.
Okay, so you can tell that there's some kind of activity up here. Because as you're up in the air, you kind of look down towards these far off mountains. You see that there are some very slight white smoke trails in the sky on those mountains, but nothing near you for sure.
But probably don't want to head towards that activity yet. I'm gonna try to lead our crew off in like this direction, um, to kind of post up in the woods and trees, and maybe we can find some gouged out, rooted areas, so they can lay down with not leaving any type of silhouette.
Okay, I'll say you can push through till nightfall, but that'll add another 2 points of exhaustion to you. So you're at 5 right now. If you all push, so y'all have 5 points of exhaustion if you guys push through to that forest point.
Is that what you guys want to do?
Sounds good to me.
Which means that basically you guys have no AP regen, you have no bonuses to all rolls. You cannot. You'll have AP movement doubles, AP regen doubles. So basically, if y'all get into combat, you're gonna fucking have an absolute horrible fucking time.
Unless we literally one shot by luck.
Yes.
Maybe we should just rest up, TBH.
Well, we could rest up, but we can't rest up near our crash site because if we do, then people are gonna come investigate.
So your crash site's right here. You guys gotta push through nightfall about 10, 15 miles away. It's why you're currently at 3. It's why you're currently at 3 fatigue.
Let's get into the.
Hang on. Is there a way for us to rest in a way that'll reduce our fatigue points by 1?
Not really, no.
Cringe.
Because at this point, you guys, if you guys want to avoid the crash, you have to move through completely. So right now it's about 3 p.m. You guys have marched about 50 miles away. You guys are tired, and you guys, I mean, that's how you currently are right now.
We gotta stop eventually. We gotta stop soon, and we just gotta.
I'm down for either, but we could either do it this day or the next day, but we definitely need to get into the trees and start posting up and figuring out what the next one.
Look, I think we should do it the next day, because if we go into a forest where, there's wolves or other predators,
sexy skinwalkers,
no fucking AP, then we're kind of fucked, because how long is it realistically going to take almost any group to arrive, like, anywhere near that boat site? And we're already, like, how far did you say? Like 10, 15 miles? Like, how far away from the crash site already?
You're about 50 miles away.
So anyone who arrives at said crash site, if they've even seen it, because let's be real, the nearest place is, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. Unless there's, like, some random party that decided wacky and uncharacteristically to hang around this extremely desolate area.
To be back to at more combat levels, you have to sleep for at least 12 hours, each of you.
Okay.
Well, we do have our grass gillies.
Yeah, so we could find a grassy area and do what we did when we were on our way to Onaji or whatever it's called, and dig down and use the grass capes to kind of cover us.
Yeah, it's gotta be what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Let's do that then.
Okay, so as you guys kind of bundle up under your fucking sand, like handmade grass cloaks, you guys try to take a watch. Why don't all three of you give me a grit save at disadvantage?
Okay.
All right.
Where's my fucking
12.
Oh.
18. Okay.
fuck? No, wait, no, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, well, I see it. It's gonna be 6, 7, 8. So who's taking first theoretical watch?
Guess me.
Okay. So Vieko, your friends go to sleep and you're awake. And then you kind of nudge, we'll say Chirps awake. And you're like, Chirps, take watch. She's like, okay, sure. You go to sleep, and then a few minutes after, Chirps falls asleep. And you all just sleep straight through. So you guys all literally fall asleep because the next watch fails to wake up. You guys just fucking rack out. Is it friendly? Okay. Well, that sucks. So, as you guys are sleeping, 6 hours pass by, no problem. 12 hours pass by, no problem. And when the game there, so we'll end the game there today for this session. Big oof for Alpha Squad today, I think. Good lord. Oh.
Not to be the Hunger Games. We're just gonna slowly dwindle down until like one remains.
I just want to have fun playing combat, but that didn't happen.
We did for like 5 seconds.
So basically,
Design Fun Combat XD.
bro. Oh, you motherfucker! I had a fun combat plan. We never fucking got to it.
When you fucking killed all the crew, what were we supposed to do?
No, the crew were allowed to be rescued. They were on a fucking boat in the ocean, which is now derelict and drifting.
What fucking boat in the ocean?
Okay, so the plan was, because it doesn't matter now, Faye. Well, first of all, y'all been betrayed by the captain. All right, that's the first thing there. And the other guys who didn't mutiny were ripped out the fucking porthole by something. And then basically the crew who were mutinied were put on a boat and sent out, kind of waited out while with the captain, while the Sea Fae were supposed to kind of like take control of the boat and push it into land and steal the Humvee as well. However, now the captain and the mutinous crew are out in the fucking lake with just nothing, which is hilarious to me. And the boat is sank, and the Humvee's also sank. So
you know what? No one wins.
It's a net loss for everybody. Well, actually, no. Iggy won. Iggy won because Iggy killed the Fae.
Iggy
No,
woke
you know
to the
what?
club of killing Faye.
We
You
won
did a great
because
job.
those fuckers can now sit on like some drifting derelict boat and they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
I hope the water fate them.
So Iggy more or less is the only positive note because he actually got a positive, like not negative, like fucking KDR. So
Guard, I just want to say one thing.
what?
The only way for us players to kill fucking Faye, apparently, is to suicide bomb. Because that's exactly how I killed the Faye in the Pirates game. Well, I had an artillery strike called on me, and I fucking wrestled that fucker into position so it hit him. And that's how I ended up in that case. So suicide bombing is apparently very effective against your fae.
I think it's effective against anything, really. Now that you mention it.
So it's 100% effective. Okay.
But yeah,
So here's what we're gonna do.
but yeah, Gray. It's 10:04 here right now, so you gotta adjust for daylight savings time.
Fucking cringe.
I know. I know.
Why did none of you fucking tell me?
Guys,
Because I'm like, you know what? I'm on like my 2-week vacation now. So it's about like midnight. So I'm gonna sleep and I'm gonna wake up at 9, and I'm gonna be nice and awake when game comes at 9:30. My alarm goes up at 9. Fucking Alphonse is calling me, and he's just like, "Oh, it's game time, bitch," and I'm like, "It's not for another 30 minutes." And he's like, "Oh, it's daylight savings," and I'm like,
But yeah,
you fucking tell me now?
I believe Tenno Henkai Banzai Explosion Spell is effective against all targets at this point. I mean, just how it is. But but yeah, so we'll continue your adventure next Friday as you try and pick up the pieces after this. Chat, we'll see you Monday for Bravo Team's game, and hopefully they don't fucking die as well, but I do have plans for them, but we'll see how that goes. Dragon Blade, thank you for carrying this channel on your fucking shoulders. I appreciate that, and we will see you guys next time, hopefully with at least one less death. We'll see.